Alright, a couple of things in post-editing, first of all. So, obviously I'm not going to show the entire tutorial again, so if you want to watch that I'll card to it at the beginning here. So this is more designed for feedback purposes, so I'm going to get the good out the way right away. The visuals are great. The basic idea of the tutorial I think works as well, and the mechanics of it are all fine. All of that is good. That all works the way it's meant to work. I even tried purposely doing things wrong, and that worked too. But the main issues, I'm going to summarize them briefly at the beginning, and then I'm going to show some of the examples of what I'm talking about after I finish the summary. So I'm going to summarize the idea of what I felt and how it can be fixed, and then after that I'm going to give some examples in-game where you can actually see what I'm talking about. And I hope that's going to be the best way to re-edit this, because I don't really want to refilm the whole thing. Alright, that's it for the editor. I'm going to go into what I did on stream. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and thank you for giving me a chance to test out your game. So the way this is written as well, it kind of suggests that you have to complete the tutorial in order to unlock the campaign. I don't know how I feel about that, because on the one hand, the majority of experienced coaches don't care about playing the AI. Let's be honest. But the fact that you lock that behind a tutorial, that's I don't know if that's a good choice, to be honest. I'm sorry, but that tutorial was a mess. It really was. I'd like to be really positive about it, but it wasn't. That was awful. You taught way too many bad habits when there were options on the pitch that were better. So I got three solutions basically for the way you did that. You can still do it the same way as you did. So you can have, for example, this is how the block dice works, this is how dodge works, this is how blah 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 works. And then, you know, go through it in the basic way, make it fail to show that it's not a very good idea, and then say, okay, let's try that again. And then we can have a look at the pitch situation as it is, and we can use the pitch to make a better option. So we try and take that one dice block, the one dice blocks, and we say, okay, that wasn't good. Let's go back and try that again. You see this player over here who's free? We can move him to assist, and then you include how the block dice works, and you include the assist together, which is better straight away, because it's not separated. And also you're showing that one thing is a bad habit, one thing is a good habit. Or, for example, with the ball as well. So you can see the ball here, but let's not do that yet. Let's do save things first. You should move things before you roll any dice, blah blah blah, yeah? So I think the best solution is to do this, actually, to go through it the way you have it, but then also add the better options that you already have available on the pitch in front of you. I pointed them out as I was playing. The second option is to just basically teach good habits straight away. So just go straight into doing it correctly without doing the silly things that you make them do first of all. It requires a little bit more explanation, and I think it's slightly less logical that way, because you're kind of giving the wrong information first. You're giving the advanced stuff before you give the beginner stuff, but at the same time it's still teaching good habits. But the main thing is just please don't put them in a position where they have to do really risky things and make it seem like it's a natural part of the game. It is a natural part of the game, but it's a natural part of the game when things go wrong, not when things go right. So, you know, just set up the tutorial so you're in a slightly better position sometimes as well. So the pass and the handoff was great, but just don't include the tackle zone as part of it. Passing into a tackle zone and dodging out of it. I don't know. That was disappointing, and that was really bad. I'd highly recommend consulting with somebody who has been playing a lot in the game, and just get them to go through some of how the tutorial can be improved. I mean, I don't think I'm the first person to go through the tutorial, but you know, a lot of the big guys aren't going through it, so you have to rely on the smaller guys to handle it, I think. 1 second. Again, I have a player available. I can make this a 2 dice. I have another player available. I can make this a 2 dice, and I can lock up the ball carrier before I take this action. I have another player available. I can make this a 2 dice, I can make this a 2 dice, and then we can take the block on the ball with a blitz, and then we can take a block on this player. Okay. We're 1 dice blitzing when we can 2 dice blitz. I understand that you're trying to go for simplicity here, I do, but the problem is when you teach things this way, players continue doing it and they think it's the right thing to do, and it's not. You know, you gotta set up safety as much as possible in this game. It's really important. Hey, we got a power gun. What a surprise. Let's select the power dice, it says down here, good. And choose an option. The best option is here. Why would you tell us to put us here? If I go here, I can surf the player. The player can still perform an action after his block. The Blitz declaration allows a move before as well as after a block action. Make the most of his activation by positioning the same player on the indicated square. That's the worst place to put him. He needs to go here. Okay, we're one-dicing again. We have a player here. He can come in support, and then we can blitz, and then we get a 2 dice. You just explained the assist. Let's use it. Forward to encounter a new situation. You have the opportunity to score a touchdown. Select the thrower and plan a pass declaration. Hey, AD play. We need to dodge to do it, though. We don't actually. We can go here. Sorry, we can actually go this way. Yeah, sure. Okay, we don't need to dodge. But we could have blocked this guy down first and then got 1 square closer for the pass. Never mind. Okay, so declare a pass. Wait. So we're passing into a tackle zone when we have a player free that we can pass to who is actually within scoring range. But I guess we're going to pass and then do a... we're going to pass into a tackle zone. Okay, we've already talked about Blitz. So, this is the way that you set this up, Cyanide. You go, Blitz, this goes out of the way. Pass if you want to, fine. And then when we're not in the tackle zone, it's a better result. When we're not in the tackle zone, we don't need to dodge. When we're not in the tackle zone, we can successfully do the handoff afterwards, and then we can run it in home. What you're telling us to do is insane, and it's me saying that. Opponent has placed his ball carrier on the sidelines, a mistake that you'll exploit by a Blitz declaration on this Pipsqueak. Pipsqueak is good. Stick with Pipsqueak. No microbe, just Pipsqueak. Show him what the crowd of Blood Bowl match is made of. Okay, that's good. Wait, what? Why? We don't need an assist, it's a goblin. Your opponent has left a player on the side of the pitch, which is a really bad idea. Let's show them why. First of all, let's put a player on the edge of the pitch. When we don't need to. We don't need this assist. That's a completely pointless move. Execute your block action on the ball carrier with this player. Select the Blitz declaration beforehand. Oh, why? Why? We just come in here and do it. We didn't need the assist. These results will do. Pushing him back off the pitch will trigger an instantaneous reaction by the crowd. Yeah, great. Okay, I got it. Thank you. And they're giving me choose an option. So I can follow up and put 2 players on the sideline. Okay, let's do the sensible thing and put everybody on the sideline, because, you know, we started this off by saying it's a bad idea. So yeah, Cyanide, please fix that tutorial. It's broken in the sense that you're teaching bad habits. It's completely functional. It's just not well designed, which is a little bit disappointing, because you have access to a lot of Blood Bowl people if you just ask.